Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Ellen, and I will be your examiner for today for your IELTS speaking. So, this speaking test is recorded and it takes 12 to 15 minutes of your time.
Yes.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, before we start, please introduce yourself and speak near the microphone.
Yes, my name is Quế Anh, and my full name is Quế Anh. Now I'm a student and I'm 16 years old, and I am a student at Thompson High School in Thompson District, Vĩnh Province.
Okay, great. So now let's begin. So our topic for part 1 is all about technology.
Yes.
How often do you use the internet?
I'm a student, and with the development of the internet today, I usually spend 1 to 2 hours after studying and to use internet. I use internet to relax and reduce stress. I often access to some apps which relate to social media, such as Facebook or TikTok, to watch some short clip to entertain.
Okay. So you mentioned all about like Facebook and TikTok and
Yes.
any other app. What do you use the internet for?
Sometimes I use internet for study, or sometimes I use for entertain. For example, when I have some problem with my math exercise, I will use internet to find solution for my exercise. And maybe after a hard day, I will use my phone to I use internet to entertain. By the way, I said to TikTok and Facebook.
Okay. Does everyone have access to the internet in your country?
Can you repeat the question?
Does everyone have access to the internet in your country?
In my country, internet quite developed, but some region like mountainous, people here do not have much condition to access to internet. But in my area, urban and some city, people here, the internet here, internet here is used quite widely.
Can you live without internet nowadays?
I think I cannot because living in technology era, I think now internet is play an important role in our life, because internet have so much in our life, such as if we go out, we don't know the way to move. We can use Google Map, or sometimes, for instance, myself is a student, I can use internet to find solution for my exercise.
Do you think young children should have mobile phones?
I think 50-50 because I think everything have two sides. For example, if children use mobile phone too early, it can have some negative impact on their life. Maybe they will have some problem on the internet, on the social media, such as the content which are not suitable for children will appear, and I think it's not suitable for children. But in other hand, children, if they are used, I don't know, if children use mobile phone early but under the control of parents, they will have positive effect.
Okay, so now this time, let's proceed to part 2. I am going to give you a cue card and a pen and a paper.
Yes.
Okay, you're given 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes to speak. Excuse me. Okay, so your 1 minute begins now. Excuse me. Okay, so your 1 minute is done. This time you have 2 minutes to speak all about a piece of electronic equipment that you find useful.
Yes.
Right, your 2 minutes begins now.
Now I'm going to describe electronic equipment that I find useful to me. Is my phone, and my phone is a product of Apple, and its name is iPhone X. On my birthday, about 2 years ago, my parents gave it to me, and they said that they bought it in cell phone S stores, and I often use my phone for learning. It partly for learning and sometimes for entertain. The majority of time I use for learning. For example, I use for find solution for some complicated math exercise, or sometimes I can use my phone to find some app like Elsa Speak to practice my speaking skill or other English skill. And moreover, I also use my phone for entertain. After a hard day, I will feel quite stressed and uncomfortable, and I will use my phone to watch some short clips on TikTok or YouTube.
Alright, your 2 minutes is done. Let me have the cue card, the pen, and the paper back.
Yes.
Okay, so since your topic in part 2 is all about a piece of equipment, let me ask questions all about technology this time.
Yes.
What have been the most significant technological development recent years? Again, let me ask the question one more time. What have been the most significant technological development of the recent years?
Can you repeat the question?
Alright. Okay, what do you think is the most important, most significant technological development recently?
I think the most important, I think
Technological development.
Development of technology quite essential to life in recent years because
What do you think it is? What technology is the most important that have been developed recently?
because I think the increase of demand of using internet of people around the world. Now internet have so much it have in many aspects of life in life. For example, if you don't know any information, you can access to internet to find about it.
Okay. Are people in your country nostalgic about life before technology?
Can you repeat again?
Are people in your country nostalgic? When you say nostalgic, like excited, right?
Yes.
They were surprised about life before technology.
I think the life before technology era quite exciting because when don't have internet, people it's quite difficult to describe, but life nowadays, when people spend much time on using phone and internet, people don't have much time to gathering with their family and their friends. But before the era of technology, people quite maybe I can say they like playing outdoor than now.
Okay. Do you think technology changed society for the better or for worse?
I think internet have two sides, both negative and positive. About positive side, internet and technology, which have helped people have life of people now become easier. For example, if you don't know in the past, if you don't know some information and you cannot find it in anywhere, but now humans can use it in everywhere in internet. But technology also have negative side. For example, now going with the development of internet is I don't know how to say, but now in the social media there are a lot of appearance of
All right, okay. Now, let me ask one last question. Why do you think some people believe that scientists interfere too much with nature? Why do you think some people believe that scientists interfere too much with nature?
Sorry, but can you explain for me into the word following scientists?
Okay. Okay, so we have scientists, right? So they are doing science experiment.
Yes.
All right, and there got people. So scientists sometimes they experiment a lot of things, including nature. So why do you think some people think that scientists they claim to have interfered in nature?
I think it's
All right, now let me ask another question.
yes.
Is scientific progress always for greater good? Is science always for the greater good?
Can you explain the meaning of question?
All right, is science
Yes.
always think about positive things for the society? Agree or disagree?
I think scientists always do some experiment related to the society, such as biology. Scientists relate to biology.
All right, okay, it's 15 minutes now, so let me cut this off. Okay,
Yes.
congratulations.